डिस्टिलेट का 8.8 and 4, so that's 9 and 4, so that's about 13. 13 divided by 6 is about 2. 2 meters is okay, 2 meter cube. Alright, so 2.1 कर लो यार इसको. Parameters, अबे dynamic, sorry. 2.1 meter cube, that looks okay to me. What about this guy? इसका property कितना है भाई? Actual volumetric flow is 20, so 20 divided by 6, so 3.2, 3.3. 20 divided by 6, 6 3s are 18, so 3.3. 3.3, 3.4. ठीक है यार, करो इसको 3 है. अभी तो नहीं सॉरी, ये वाले dynamics 3.4. ओके, so many meter cube. डायमीटर हमने सेट किया कि नहीं किया? हाँ, डायमीटर भी सेट कर दिया. सो एवरीथिंग इज सेट. वेरी गुड. हाँ कि ना? सो इफ आई लुक एट दिस गाय मॉनिटर, reflux rate is 74.47 and distillate rate is 33. अच्छा, डबल तो है ही है भैया. ठीक है, ओके फाइन. So everything has been set up, we've made all the necessary things, so now this is a good time to file, save as BTX, ready to convert from steady state to dynamic. इसको कर लिया हमने सेव. अब हम this tab, you see this is in steady state mode. Now you want to enter dynamics mode, so click on dynamics mode. HYSYS will have to, earlier we were specifying flows, but in dynamics flows are going to get calculated through pressure drops, so some specs will have to be changed. There will be some miscellaneous changes that you have to make. So dynamics assistant says I've identified some changes, can I make them? Would you? So enable internal stream in miscellaneous specification changes. Okay, so make the changes. Okay, changes हो गए. Now let's go into dynamics mode. Would you like to address them? No. And now it is possible that when we run it, things start crashing, but hopefully they won't crash. We will find out. Integration चालू करो. Increase temperature. Pressure is fluctuating. Pressure shouldn't fluctuate. Pressure is fluctuating, shouldn't fluctuate. चल तो ठीक ठाक ही रहा यार. Temperature आ गया वापस. Temperature so is where it's supposed to be. This is okay. So things are running just fine. So your dynamic simulation is running okay. 2 घंटे चल गई है. I hope nothing. Level is also okay. Level is also, oh man, this one process variable has filled up. Oh, this looks okay. This also looks okay. साला इसमें साला भर कैसे गया यार? कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई है. चलो इसका सेट पॉइंट थोड़ा कम कर देते हैं, 25% कर देते हैं, तो ठेल देगा माल बाहर. ठीक है, 25% हो गया. ठीक है, अब इसको साले को तो वापस 50 पे जाओ. ओके, दैट लुक्स ओके टू मी. ये क्या है यार? How come it's gone to 75%? I don't know, man. So this is controlling the level of the base. बढ़ा दो यार, 7200 कर दो इसको. Essentially a Anyway, so that's that, and let's look at the composition. So composition is, I guess it's about okay. 0.2% benzene is leaking down the bottoms, थोड़ा ज़्यादा leak कर रहा है. Composition here is 99.8%, 0.89, it's almost 99.9%. Composition here is 99.3%. There's too much. Xylene is 0.14, benzene ज़्यादा है, तो इसको भी ठेल के लाना पड़ेगा. What's the composition here? 0.98. अच्छा, xylene अच्छा 1% टोल्यूइन नीचे जा रही है. ये तो गड़बड़ है भाई. अगर 1% टोल्यूइन नीचे जा रही है, इसका मतलब सेट पॉइंट गड़बड़ है. 1% टोल्यूइन नीचे जा रही है, और 144 करो यार, इसको बढ़ाओ. ओके, अब कितना जा रहा है नीचे टोल्यूइन? composition 99.1, it should be 99.9. so 144 तो कर दिया, बट हमको लगता है 145 146 करना पड़ेगा. 146, आप बढ़ा दो इसको. this has to be 99.9% pure, right? composition 99.4 99.5, ठीक है, ये होता रहेगा. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to tail over. Achha, by the way, we can always stop the simulation and then say that okay, this is export formula result T101 reflux molar flow rate. ठीक है, ये हो गया. अच्छा, similarly यहाँ पे I need to export this result. Export formula result T100 reflux molar flow rate. Okay, so it'll run, but basically now I can see the composition at the top 99.9. ये तो ठीक है, इसका तो reflux rate ठीक है, इसका मतलब. What about here? Composition बहुत निकल रहा है यार. बेंजीन निकल रहा है, मतलब यहाँ बेंजीन कम करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ बेंजीन कम करना पड़ेगा मतलब टेम्परेचर को बढ़ाओ. 116 तो कर ही दो. अब आपने बेंजीन जब ज़्यादा है तो यहाँ पे फिर आपको रिफ्लक्स भी बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. कंपोजिशन देखो यहाँ पे, ये 99 पॉइंट देखते हैं, रुको जरा, वो बाद में करेंगे. सो 116 हो गया, तो यहाँ पे कंपोजिशन को क्या हुआ भाई? बेंजीन कम हो गया. बेंजीन कम हो गया. यू कैन कीप डूइंग दिस एंड सॉर्ट ऑफ गेट द कॉलम इन डायनामिक्स वेयर यू वांट इट टू बी by adjusting the temperature set point as well as the L by F reflux ratio set points. If too much heavy key is leaking up the top, crank up the reflux to feed ratio. That's what you have to do. So this is how you run the system. And what next you're supposed to do is, and I'll just show it to you, but you'll have to do it yourself. Add variables that you want to plot. So you would have the feed rate, the distillate composition, the bottoms impurities, distillate impurity, bottoms impurities, temperature of the column, pressure of the column, distillate rate, bottom rate. Import all these variables, and then you can do strip charts. So for example, let me just do it. So insert object and so insert, what do I want to insert? For example, 1 molar flow rate. Molar flow rate, कहाँ गया भैया? molar flow. Okay, that's the feed rate. Then insert, और insert करिए, क्या insert करें? 6 की purity. 6 में toluene कितना है? So which one? Component mass fraction, mole fraction of toluene in the distillate. So we will say benzene product impurity. बेंजीन प्रोडक्ट में टॉलुइन इम्प्योरिटी कितनी है? टॉलुइन इम्प्योरिटी कितनी है? ओके, व्हाट एल्स? सो 14 इंसर्ट 14 डाल लो. कंपोनेंट मोल फ्रैक्शन आई डोंट नो. Component mole fraction, that is toluene, and the impurity there are benzene and xylene. So benzene, okay, and we'll call this, edit, we'll call this toluene product benzene impurity. Okay, and then insert again 14 component mole fraction, master component mole fraction, xylene impurity. Okay, edit, toluene product xylene impurity, है ना? Okay, then add something else. Insert 15 का master component mole fraction. Which one? The toluene. Okay. This we will say product xylene, PRO product xylene toluene impurity. Okay, so we've got the impurities. What else do you want? You want to plot the tray temperatures? Maybe. So insert logicals. IC कौन सा है? IC 107. IC 107 प्रोसेस वेरिएबल. प्रोसेस वेरिएबल कहाँ गया भैया? अरे यार कहाँ गया? लीड लैग साला. Process variable. Okay, that's the temperature. IC 108, insert IC 108 is the temperature set point process variable. Where's the PV? Process variable. Okay. Alright, so control D. I have all these variables, strip charts. So in this strip chart, add all these variables. No. Add a strip chart, and in these strip charts plot all these variables. Yeah, and the strip chart will so you can see the strip chart, things are being recorded. Let's just stop the simulation for a little bit, and then you can always do all kinds of things, but what I wanted to show you was, let's look at the strip chart. 146 degrees Celsius. Graph control, time axis, value axis, curves. So molar flow कितना है? ये है शो कर्व, सॉलिड, कलर, स्टाइल, थिकनेस, यूनिट्स. अब यार इसका एक्सिस क्या है? मोलर फ्लो 0 to 100 है. कुछ नहीं यार, सिर्फ 80 to या 80 क्या, मे बी 70 to 130 दिखाओ बस. 70 to 130. ओके, एंड देन ये हो गया. एक्सिस 2 इज मोल फ्रैक्शन. 0 to 1 दिखा रहा है. 0 to 1 दिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है. यू कैन जस्ट शो फ्रॉम 0 to 0.002. दैट्स इट. टेम्परेचर जो है 60 से 160 नहीं चाहिए यार। 100 पता नहीं है टेम्परेचर कितना था एक्सिस। चलो ठीक है, लेट्स सी। इफ आई स्टार्ट, okay, so 0.0015, whichever that is, we'll have to see. Stop करो इसको। Now let's say I increase or decrease the feed flow rate. कहाँ है भैया feed flow rate? बंद करो यार इसको। Let's say I crank up the feed flow rate to 120, and so the flow rate goes to 120, pressure seems to fluctuate a little bit, and then everything comes back to where it is supposed to come back to. Yeah, and then that's it. Control D, look at the strip chart. Let's look at the strip chart. Okay. Composition fluctuates, but now you are at 140, then the composition gets back to 0.0001. Where is the temperature? 146 डिग्री सेल्सियस कहाँ गया वो साला काला। 116 डिग्री सेल्सियस, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, एवरीथिंग इज बीइंग रिटर्न्ड बैक इफ यू सी। सो this has gotten back to 116 degrees Celsius, this has gotten back to 146 degrees Celsius, and the composition is whatever it is. Composition xylene, अरे यार xylene तो बहुत ज़्यादा निकल रहा है इसमें, मतलब टोलुइन तो बहुत ज़्यादा निकल रहा है भैया। टोलुइन अगर इतना निकल रहा है तो टेम्परेचर सेट पॉइंट बढ़ाओ यार, ये तो कम है। 150 टाइप होना चाहिए शायद। Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. The pressure is high, that's the problem. Ah, 99.5, that's the problem. Okay. Similarly here, how much is the benzene that's coming out? 3% बेंजीन निकल रहा है, तो इसका भी जो है प्रेशर बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। प्रेशर कहाँ, इसको बढ़ा के 120 कर दो यार कम से कम, and so on so forth. This is how it is to be done. Okay, 52 सब ठीक है। कंपोजिशन कितना हुआ इसका? 99.5। ये ठेल के जाने में थोड़ा समय लगेगा, बट दैट्स हाउ इट इज। सो यू कैन सी द डायनेमिक सिमुलेशन इज रनिंग, एंड नाउ यू कैन give disturbances. I change the feed rate, I change the feed composition, etc., etc. What happens? And if you find that this composition is deviating, too much impurity is leaking out here, you can always increase the reflux to feed ratio. Too much impurity is leaking out here. As an operator, you can always go and increase this reflux to feed ratio. Okay, and so on and so forth. So this is just a demo to help you do whatever was to be done. I hope it does it explains things in enough detail for you to enable you to do whatever needs to be done. Okay, that's that. Thank you. बंद करो यार अब इसको।